Scorpio, you're working on your freedom dream, calling on your guardian angel to help you think of a master plan for your freedom. That's what this feels like, to become free in some way, free to live your dream, free to live your purpose, free to come from working in a place that's no longer serving you, freedom to break into your real life. It says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. And you probably can already expect this. Beneath your deck is manifestation. I could be talking to a Scorpio, Sag, cusper, because you have expect miracles out here, and this popped out in the Sagittarius reading. And then beneath that card, you have yes. Oh, that's beautiful. All right. But you have more out here, right? This is just a time of opportunity and change out here for you. That's the first card that actually popped out, and I believe you're probably already seeing the signs and the synchronicities that's alerting you, signs and reminders, but signs and synchronicities that are letting you know that what you have been manifesting, what you have been building, what you have been dreaming for is going to happen. And it's happening now for some of you. It's actually here. And so we're going to get some tarot cards to confirm this energy, to get clear about what this energy is. But you probably have already been getting feedback from maybe an employer, because maybe you're trying to move up in a position. You've gotten invitation to an interview because you've been looking for a job. You're starting to see dividends from some investment. Something is happening that's letting you know that change is coming, opportunity and change. So beautiful, beautiful start to a reading, especially for your birthday season, Scorpio. Happy birthday to you, okay? Hope you've been enjoying yourself, at least trying to enjoy yourself, all right? So let's go a little bit deeper. If anyone is DMing you, private messaging you, Scorpio, pretending to be me or any other reader friend, it is not me. Please report and block them. I want you to be safe, okay? Guide angel spirit guides. For my lovely Scorpio here, we have a lot of beautiful energy of abundance, prosperity, opportunity here that's standing out. What is Scorpio's current frequency, their current energy at this time? Thank you, guide angel spirit guides. Their current frequency, their current energy. Let's see, for Scorpio, please. Okay. I don't think you're aware or you can see all of it. This is that moon energy. You might be getting doubtful. You might be having, thank you, God. So this feels like a confirmation reading for some of you, Scorpio. You're like, where is that? Because the moon is out here. You're not able to see it. The Emperor out here, that kind of gives me the vibe in this particular reading, Scorpio, that it's weakening your confidence. Your confidence is waning because maybe you're not clear that these things are going to happen, that things are going to balance out in your favor. For some of you, you're waiting for some type of judgment. There has been something caught up in some type of maybe litigation, maybe there's some type of lawsuit, something contractually, where you're waiting for something to, you're hoping for something to play out in your favor. It is, you know, probably taking a little time, and it's got you worried, suspicious, unsure, having doubt, having some anxiety here. That's what you're working through in your current energy. Thank you, guide angel spirit guides. Show us a little bit more about why the moon and justice is out here for Scorpio. Why are you showing Scorpio moon and justice at this time in their frequency? Thank you, guide angel spirit guides. You're wanting something to balance out. You're wanting things to be fair. And you've been praying about this, wanting this, and it's not, you're not seeing it in the material, and you're having doubt. Okay? But it's here, baby. It's here. This is the ace of opportunity. This is the opportunity and change that I was picking up in your energy before coming on camera with the cards. It's here though. God, angel, spirit guides, tell us more. That's a anguishing feeling to be in, Scorpio, when you're praying for something, you want it, and you're doing everything that people tell people to do. You're doing everything that your spirit guide is telling you to do, and you're not seeing it. Still quiet, still dark. You know, it's like, okay, when is this going to pop through? But it's in the spirit. It's here around you. God, angel, spirit guides, tell us a little bit more. Why the moon and justice is here. This is if you are working through something where you're waiting for some type of judgment to play out. You've submitted all of the information. You've done everything that you're supposed to do. You're just waiting. This feels like it's going to work out in your favor. Thank you, guide angel spirit guides. What else? Something that you've been working on or trying to be compensated for, possibly over the past year. It's finally going to come to you out of nowhere. You're not, I don't think some of you are expecting the kind of miracle that's about to happen. Thank you, guiding angel spirit guides. Tell us a little bit more about the moon and justice. Why is it here? Why are you showing Scorpio this at this time? Opportunity and change, something that's going to change your life. Now we have the King of Pentacles and it's upside down. I just feel like you're not feeling like this is going to be something that's going to set you up to be successful. You're not certain about that, but it is. Now for some of you too, God, angel, spirit guides, thank you. For some of you, you want to be, there's someone around you who maybe is a loan officer, a banker, somebody who has a money bag that could potentially help someone else with money. And it doesn't feel like you're trusting them. For some of you, you're not trusting someone's words. A salesperson, perhaps, they're fast talking, and you're not trusting this. That's what's coming up as well. God, angel, spirit guides, tell us a little bit more about Scorpio's energy here. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. These just kind of flipped over as a trailer. Two of Pentacles, some balance. You're having a lot of suspicion about something or someone. You're feeling like something is not to be trusted here. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. And that kind of feels like spirit wanting you to keep it in balance because justice is out here. All right, and then you also have the moon with the two dogs. There's a lot of twos out here. Anything else for Scorpio's frequency, God, angel, spirit guides, and then we'll get some advice. Yeah. Hanged man here, dropping everything, being still. Not accepting anything that is less than your value here. I want to highlight these three cards. This is really important. This is important. It feels like this is in your energy. Not accepting anything else that's not of your value. The hangman is stopped. Like, I'm not accepting anything unless it's what I want. We're not in the advice yet, but this kind of feels like the advice to me. You also have 5 of Wands here. There around you might be some inner conflict about a decision that you want to make, but you have the Lovers out here. So this feels like this as well. Only making the decision that is right for you, not settling for anything less. And you've been waiting on something for so long, Scorpio, for some of you, until it almost feels like you're about to bend and maybe accept something else or settle for something. But Spirit is saying you don't have to. I know this is a very interesting message. You know what this is related to. It could be related to love. It could be related to an employer, an opportunity coming to you. And maybe because you feel like you've been in the desert of your manifestations so long, of your praying for this for so long, you're like, man, maybe I just need to go back to what I know, or maybe the manifestation is not going to happen. And Spirit it just kind of feels like, no, you don't have to settle. You don't have to come out of your agreement with Spirit to withhold your energy and wait on the thing that's for you. Excuse me. You don't have to do that, right? You free will, right? You decide what you want, but there's an opportunity that is here and is coming to you. The thing that you've been wanting, it's here. It's all about patience and timing, though. Signs and reminders. You're going to have to really look at your signs and reminders right now to keep you from settling for something less than what you have been praying for, manifesting for, or believing for right now. Kind of feels like pressure to give up. Okay, guide, angel, spirit guides. For Scorpio, what advice do you have for Scorpio to continue bringing in this prosperity and abundance that they are after, this dream, this desire that they are after, that they've been praying for, working for, guide, angel, spirit guides? What advice do you have for Scorpio right now to keep the strength, to keep the hope, to keep the faith? What advice do you have for their freedom? Thank you, guide, angel, spirit guides. Let's see. For Scorpio, what advice do you have for their freedom? Don't stop working on what you're doing. Don't stop working on what you're doing. 8 of Pentacles here. You have the skill, you have the talent. For some of you, it's time to, if you have not done this, It's time to take what you have been building, what you've been working on, what you have mastery on, and try it in the market. See if somebody want to buy that thing that you've been building. If you're in consulting, you know, see if you can get a client and just pilot what it might be like to have one client work with you. This just feels like your hard work is really important, and it's not going in vain. The Chariot, don't get off of this Chariot, taking the good and the not so good with these, you know, the duality here at the foot of the Chariot, right? The yin and the yang. You're going to take all of that and you're going to keep working and keep building, not being distracted by anything else right now. Okay, you want to be cautious of not having a plan though. For some of you, Scorpio, at any given moment, while you're building this, as you are on this Chariot building and creating, sometimes your plan has to readapt to the changes that have been made or to how your skill heightens. So there is a strategy that you probably have that might be a little bit outdated, and it's not keeping you from your success in no way. That doesn't feel like this is what this is saying. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. It's just that it might be time to, again, just think about your plan, your strategy, your 2-year plan, 3-year, 4-year, 5-year plan for yourself, because the abundance that I sense is coming to you, Scorpio. You know, your plan that you created for what you envisioned for yourself 5 years ago, it's probably going to look different now because of what you've gained, what you've experienced on this Chariot, building this thing out. So it might be time to just revisit your strategy, get clear about what you're after. You don't want to be on this Chariot going towards something and it's like an invisible finish line. So maybe it's time to create a new goal for yourself. God, angel, spirit guides, why are you showing, Scorpio, the Knight of Pentacles here? Why are you showing, Scorpio, the Knight of Pentacles upside down? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Confirmation. Right now, your goal post is a little bit unclear. You just know what you want to feel. You know that you want freedom, but this manifestation beneath the deck, thank you, God, angel, spirit guides, the miracles are here. The opportunities are here. The potential is here. You have the skill. You have the skill and the ability, but you're definitely going to want to get clear about what your vision is. What is the why anymore? Do you remember? Where do you want to live? Where do you want to be? Where do you want to invest your money? Who do you want to be with? What is the why for all of these things that you're creating in your life? So it's almost like this is currently what your energy is. You know what you're manifesting, you know what you want to do, but it's like getting clear about the ultimate goal, unveiling, right? It's like taking this Knight of Pentacles from being upside down and unclear to being right side up. And then you can be absolutely clear about how you will even know when the opportunities are available. How do you know when you have reached your success? So it just feels like it's time to take a look at your strategy, your overall plan, your method, your why. Where are you going on this horse? Where are you going on this money horse? Basically, that's what this is saying. It's for some of you, you need to remember that it's not too late. You're not too old. You're not too nothing. The thing that you want, you can have it. There are some things that are a little bit unclear right now, but you can clear up this shadow right now by just spending time writing down your why. What is it that you want to create? Where do you want to go and why? That is what I have for you, my birthday Scorpio. I love you, and I hope I get to see you next week. Take care. Bye.